Yes?
Tatiana, are you busy right now? I was just wondering if you'll be forced to meet up with me tonight.
Well, I already had some plans tonight, so no.
Oh, okay then. Thank you. And never mind. Bye.
Hold on, wait, I have an idea. Maybe we could meet tomorrow?
Okay, tomorrow then.
Uh-huh, bye.
You're not cold?
No! Even if I were, it's not like I'd tell you.
Just like when we were kids. You'd never admit it because your mom might take you home.
That's right. So you remember?
No, it's more like a feeling.
Sometimes I find myself wondering what's running through here.
Honestly, just medicine. So why'd you come back after your studies? Most would rather stay in the city.
Not sure. I don't like the city. It's too noisy. You see, my parents, they've been married for 40 years. Of course they'd fight. Sometimes they'd shout. Sometimes I'd get involved. But in the end, they'd make up and go somewhere. Boating, admiring the sunset. Sounds nice.
That's what you want?
I think it is. Everything here is easier than in the city. Who is who? What I should expect.
Sorry. I can't do it. Who is she? What should I do?
Alright, I got it! Sure! That was fun! Alright! Hey, bro! Here it comes! One more! I'm with you. Okay, so here comes the ball. You catch it! Oh, no! Come on! Okay, one more time. Here it is! Yeah, go!
1-0!
Hit a goal! One more time! All right! Come on! You can do it! Okay, here it is.
Hello.
I'm really sorry about what happened with Valera. I heard you two fell out.
You did have a point.
They had an argument with Chomka. Valera doesn't speak about it, but I know that he's suffering. They finally started spending some time together. Chomka finally got out of his shell. The situation was improving for them, until you came.
So what?
Why not?
Tell me, what are you up to?
Alright, I'm here.
Sailcloth, fishing, you even came to see this match.
Sure, okay,
Now, Xiao, listen. Tiomka's a brilliant boy.
Kick this ball.
He's inquisitive and kind. Why can't we be friends?
You had your chance to be a father 5 years ago and you let it pass.
Okay. That's it. Alright, we did it.
I'm sorry.
That's it.
You guys are tied!
We did it.
I've been trying to get closer with him. Not just another Auntie Nastya.
Hurry up.
The boy's attached to you.
Come on.
What'll happen next?
Okay.
Look,
For it.
what will happen next? To your precious boy when you grow tired of playing as a doctor. How do you think he will survive?
What makes you think I'm playing?
Because I've seen this before. Who is he for you? Just an experiment? Another puzzle for you to solve?
2-1! That was great!
He isn't any of that. He is a human being.
Okay, bye! Bye!
He's my son. I'm begging you. Just leave him alone.
See you soon! Well played.
Chomka, you're all sweaty. Zip it up, please.
No, I'm alright.
Chomka, listen to me.
Aunt Nastya.
You already know that your arms and back will hurt if you don't.
No, I won't!
Do you want to cry?
I'm not crying. What are you
Chomka.
saying?
Chomka,
Why are you here anyway? You're not my mom. All you do is fuss around and whine. I knew I should have just stayed at home.
Tiomka, come here. That wasn't right. She takes care of you. She loves you. It's itching?
come on. Do you even have to ask? You're aware that Chomka couldn't feel his legs, right?
I think Tiomka should be examined once again.
You think? Find another lab rat for your experiments. We're leaving, now.
Dr. Nashalov, we proceed to
Honey.
the staff room.
Listen to me.
No, I don't think we have anything to discuss anymore. Let's go home.
Why is that? Did you forget about your condition yesterday?
Well, that was yesterday. Now I don't have any problems.
But didn't you hear what the doctor said? We'll immediately start the treatment.
I'm not dying, understood?
What makes you say that? It's a tumor. Come on.
Dr. Nashalov, please proceed to the staff room.
Listen. Do you know what I think? We've waited for this baby for too long. I will see it through. Understood? It's unthinkable. Pregnancy is a miracle. A lot of diseases disappear during pregnancy, I'm sure about that. Trust me, my dear. He lives inside me. I feel it. He's pushing me. Here, feel it. Don't be afraid, darling. Come. You know what? It's really not that bad.
Honey, somebody! Help my wife! Call a doctor! Get a doctor!
Okay.
Easy.
The patient's a 40-year-old woman with stage 4 glioblastoma on the left side. She's inoperable and admitted with tonic convulsion.
So we should conduct a radiotherapy. Or chemical.
The problem is that the patient's also pregnant, 18 weeks in. It'll be her firstborn. She and her husband have been planning it for years.
So she refused the therapy?
Have you explained to the patient and to her family members the consequence of her decision?
Yes, but the patient's obstinate. Her husband said he'd try to persuade her. She's willing to die for the sake of her baby.
That stupid woman, she should have an abortion. Even obstetricians have a regulation to prioritize the mother before the baby.
Yes, but they don't have maternal instinct.
Neither do we, so we must insist on not turning her into a living incubator.
We shouldn't decide in her place.
So you're saying that we should let the patient die?
If that's her decision, I think we shouldn't act against the patient's will. I mean, we can wait for the baby to develop its lungs and have the patient go to labor.
No, even if that works. I mean, theoretically, if she goes to labor at only 28 weeks, the baby will die from convulsions.
Maybe I can convince her. I'll speak with the patient. It's better than just arguing.
There's this case in San Diego. A woman gave birth to twins while her brain has been dead for 4 months. She was left on a ventilator.
4 months on a ventilator? Who's going to cover for it?
Let's not think about money now, shall we? Fact is, that is San Diego. Doctors couldn't save both the mother and their child, but that doesn't mean it's impossible.
What about calisotomy? Should we try that?
It's very controversial.
Yeah, you're right. It is. So it seems that attacks would then be our problem. Convulsions would be preventing oxygen from entering the body. Anti-seizures won't help. If we do calisotomy, we'll solve the issue, and the baby will develop.
Yes. We can buy her some time.
Yes.
Probably. Probably not. Abortion is still the best course of action.
The patient is given a firm refusal. You won't make her change her mind.
Where did you even get that idea, Maxim?
Dr. Varlamov was fiddling with a brain model. It occurred to me that epileptics, too, get convulsions, which are cured via calisotomy.
Yes. The brain is divided, and then the convulsions stop.
All our problems are coming from convulsions.
Yes, except our patient isn't an epileptic. You're trying to use the treatment for one disease to treat another.
Yeah, she's not epileptic. But this is the only option to save the baby.
Forgive me, Sir Semyonov, but as the attending doctor of the patient in question, I must save her life and not the baby.
That's exactly my point, and Maxim's suggestion might just let us save 2 people. Our chances are abysmal, but it's there.
No, I don't agree with you. Please consider my opinion.
Well, Maxim, would you do the surgery?
Yeah.
Before talking with the patient, go fetch Irina. She'll help you with the persuasion.
Understood.
So, have you heard about Maxim's idea?
Hello there, Igor.
He's about to conduct a calisotomy to a pregnant patient with an inoperable tumor. Well, I don't mind, of course. Dr. Semyonov agreed to experiment on dying patients.
Ah, the one suffering from convulsions? The patient who's pregnant?
Can I have this
Is
coffee?
there a chance to save her?
Well, that's a hard task. She'd have to start taking chemical therapy pronto because she doesn't have much time on her hands. And I would do everything to persuade her to have an abortion.
But if Maxime already suggested a solution...
Well, of course, Lida, our most handsome Dr. Bondarenko, knows all the solutions.
All right. Later then.
It's predictable. Later then.
How are
If
you,
you're
ma'am?
here too, if you're going to persuade me to have an abortion, don't waste your time.
Don't worry.
We have an idea on how to tackle this. At least this one doesn't need an abortion.
That's new.
As you may know, our brains consist of 2 hemispheres. These 2 are interconnected. Whenever someone is having tonic convulsions, one of these hemispheres will send what we call electrical impulses to the other one, using the nerve tract that's called the corpus callosum.
We'll stop the convulsions by severing that nerve. This method is originally for patients with epilepsy, to stop their convulsions.
So you're going to cut my brain like an apple?
No, we're only going to cut the nerve tract.
Will the tumor disappear along with the convulsions,
Listen to
doctor?
me. The tumor will not disappear. There's no magic pill for an immediate recovery. Also, you refuse the radiotherapy, thus limiting our actions. You do understand that? Convulsions affect both you and your baby. Through calisotomy, we can at least give you a chance to give birth to your baby.
And what about me, doctor? What will happen to me? If this nerve tract is severed?
Your brain hemispheres will be divided. See, the left hemisphere is more rational and dominant. The right one deals with creativity and intuition. It's possible that one side of the body will work slower when compared to the other one. Or maybe you just won't be able to draw with your right hand.
So are you saying that I'd still be capable of walking, speaking, and giving birth to my child, doctor?
Yes. Well, how you see the world might change a bit. That's an inevitable outcome, but it's the only thing we can do for you, given your disposition. Of course, only if you don't change your opinion about abortion. We will wait for your decision. Think about this carefully. Both the benefits and what's detrimental.
I am begging you. Give it some more thought.
Hon, please listen here. I can't do nothing.
Please don't do that. Don't
No,
start.
I will. Listen, you're always the one calling all the shots. It's a very important decision. I want you to take them both. The radio and chemical therapy.
I won't.
I was wrong not to insist on this earlier, but you shouldn't agree to this operation. What if they make a mistake? What will happen to you and our child? It won't change a thing.
We've been waiting for this child. Do you remember dreaming about going to the seaside together?
But then what good is that dream without you there? Don't you realize what this is taking us? Even if you succeed in your labor, it will then be too late for you to survive it. We won't get to enjoy any of it. That's not what I want to happen.
You'll still have a part of me. Okay, our son.
I need you. Do you understand? You. I can't be happy without a kid. I've been all these years. There are many people who are happy without any children. I don't want to lose you.
Seth, give me a kiss.
Elevator.
Hey there.
Back at the stadium, you said that you noticed something, right? What was that?
I just noticed that you've been scratching a mosquito bite.
Really?
It means that your legs sometimes regain their sensitivity and, you see, your paralysis is, well, you shouldn't be feeling anything. Something must have changed.
I'll have it checked out then. I'll be coming to the hospital.
Well, I bought it at a very good price, you know.
Does Nastya know you're here?
Well, no. She doesn't have to.
We all have to make our purpose. That's true for everyone, even me. I'm still figuring out mine. Nastya's not. She found her purpose as your mom.
She isn't my mom.
What are you saying? Nastya's your mom. Do you think that she's bothering you just for the sake of it? She's trying to keep you safe, you know?
Is that why she doesn't want us to be friends?
Well, you see, trust can lead you to disappointment. She doesn't want that for you. Imagine being in her shoes. It must have been difficult for her to realize that she will never have any children. It's like realizing that she'll never be walking again. She'll be walking by giving you her love as a mother.
Why wasn't she willing to come here?
She's just scared. If I just end up disappointing her, things might get worse.
You shouldn't worry. I know your purpose. A doctor. If she's a mother, you're a healer. I'm sure about it. Can you help? Please don't worry. I can accept it if my legs are still hopeless. Good thing Aunt Nastia isn't here. She wouldn't be disappointed. Right?
You're a really smart kid. Okay, can you give me 3 minutes? I really have to speak with someone I lied to. Tatiana.
Hey, please don't worry. I'm all right.
Tatiana, I'm sorry that I've wronged you again. It was stupid of me to leave you hanging. Please forgive me.
Is there anything that you need from me, other than pardon?
I think you're amazing. And you're wonderful.
Am I?
You're very beautiful. You're smart. You're so understanding, and I admire everything about you.
Did you remember?
Yes. I always see her. Her hair and her hands. Sometimes her voice.
Do you think about her that much? Who is she? Her name? Where is she? Do you know?
I
Do you
couldn't
have
even
any
recall
idea?
how she looks like. I don't know! But I'm sure that she exists. I don't know if she's my wife or just another friend. But I can always feel her presence in my life. I know this all sounds strange.
You're right about that, but I'm used to it.
Please listen to me. I know that I shouldn't lie to you. I don't want to. She may be my wife. We may have kids. She may be looking for me. I can't stop thinking about her.
Can it be just your imagination, then? Maybe she's just a friend, or maybe you don't even remember her face, right?
She's not just a friend. I can feel it in my heart.
Thank you so much for being honest with me. I want to tell you what I think. It doesn't change anything. So tell me, what are you here for?
X-ray. Tiomka's case developed, so I want to check what happened.
X-ray. All right.
Tell me what this is. What do I make of this?
Listen, just show me the gray doctor. These are the residents from the Fort Hospital.
Okay, listen here. I already helped you. That means I'm done with this now.
I can take you in for an interrogation. Do you want that? No, of course you don't. Now just do what I tell you and I promise I'll leave you alone. This one?
Well, yeah, it is him.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure it's him. Look at him. Okay? I'm sure. I gotta get back to work.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Hey, that woman came by again. Well, I don't know where she could have found that old photo, but she was asking for information about that doctor. I misinformed her, and she believed me. Yes, I'll keep you updated about it. Bye.
Dr. Strelnikov, please see Dr. Kazachenko.
Yes, sir.
Is there any news?
What news? There's a patient.
Tell me all about it.
So do you want to report?
Yes.
Why is that?
Just because an elementary operation turned into a disaster. So in light of this, I will require a report for every surgery, including the procedure, and all of your plans. All of this will be reported to me.
Yes, very well. So we got a tumor at the right temporal lobe. The outlines are clearly visible, which makes it quite fortunate.
And what is this? You know that?
Of course. That's just an oversized case of a hematoma.
Metastasis?
No, if it metastasized, then it'd be white. Which I'm sure you're aware of. The hematoma is black, so it's chronic. Obviously, following an injury which occurred some time ago.
And the operation?
I will have a discussion with the patient who just came around, and then decide.
And you'll report to me. Is that clear?
Clear.
By the way, you do well to forget about that quarter bonus. And go to church. Pray that this doesn't go to court. Otherwise, you'll be paying all legal costs from your unemployment benefit. Now go to your patient.
How are you feeling today?
I'm all right. Honestly, I'm just a little nervous.
The doctor who handled the operation is coming. He's a neurologist.
Wow, a neurologist. I'm like an attraction.
Okay, can you try getting up?
Can I remove it?
Yes.
What's that? What's going on here? What is this? This isn't me. Why is it moving? What's happening?
Stop!
It's moving!
I need some help here! I'll go call a doctor. Just hold her down!
Calm down.
Listen, it moved. I couldn't
I'm with
stop
you.
it. I just don't know what happened. My hands move involuntarily.
It's all right. You don't have to worry. We can handle this.
Doctor, what's happening to her?
It's a neurological effect of the operation. Don't worry. This is just natural. Excuse me. I'll be back.
What have you done to her?
Okay, would you please calm down? I'm trying to contact a neurologist.
Well, of course, now you want to consult an expert. Cut her up before thinking.
What do you mean by that?
You operated on her without thinking about it. And now, look at what happened.
I think you don't have any idea what you're saying.
You're right, of course, because I'm just another nurse.
Those are your words, not mine. Excuse me, I have to speak with a neurologist.
As you are aware, each hemisphere controls the opposite side of the body. The left hemisphere controls the right side, vice versa. As I mentioned previously, the rational and creative aspects are in different hemispheres. Kind of like a man and a woman sitting in a vehicle. The woman gives directions, and the man drives. The conscious and subconscious. But now in your case, The bridge connecting the hemispheres has been severed, and that's why...
So now they're on different vehicles.
You're absolutely right.
Okay, so it's like, the right hemisphere wants to say something. In your words, it's subconscious. And that's the reason why my left hand's trying to kill me.
We can't ask your subconsciousness directly, because the speech center is in the left hemisphere.
But we have an idea. How we can communicate with your right hemisphere. As long as you don't mind us trying, of course. Tell me, are you left-handed?
Yes, I am, but I can write and text with both hands.
Well, then that works well for us. So we wouldn't need this. We'll use this thing. A keyboard. You know what it is?
Mm-hmm.
We'll be asking you questions with the important words missing. The missing words will be written on these cards. It means that...
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Only your right hemisphere will know what the full question is.
Mm-hmm.
You'll type your answer, with your rebellious left hand, I mean, and in the end, we'll read the full question. Let's start. Tell us, what's your favorite...
Loaf.
Let me guess you asked what my favorite food is.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'd have thought I'd answer Twinkies.
Mm-hmm. Your right hemisphere seems to think that the best is... loaf.
Interesting.
So tell me, what brings you...
Says traveling.
What was the question?
What brings you joy?
So we both like to travel then. That checks out.
Tell me what makes you feel...
A baby.
Alright, so what's the question about?
What makes you happy?
Mm-hmm.
Please tell us, what do you...
So what did I type? What was the question?
I'll answer all your questions as soon as we are finished. Please tell us why babies make you feel... This is a unique opportunity to speak with both hemispheres and find out what makes each of them tick. It's easier to talk her into abortion now. Her subconscious already wants it.
You planned this from the beginning?
Too much credit. What does her self-preservation instinct say? The half that's unburdened by moral values, without any question, would choose survival. Without the baby, and without the tumor.
Except the other half still wants to keep the baby, at the expense of her own life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I suppose we should just listen to the half which prevailed in her head then. I mean, before our operation.
Maybe. Oh, right. Did you notice how well her control with her left hand was?
Yes. Something did happen. It's different after the injury. The situation's progressed.
Is that a good thing or not?
It means that you need to be examined in the city hospital. I believe that you would require a new operation. They need to show the X-ray to the city hospital.
Take this. It's a hot soup.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
That's what I call a miracle. It's like God sent you to Tyomka himself.
There are no guarantees.
Well, I'm sure they can handle it. So you're not 100% sure?
Alexei, are you there? Let's talk.
Oh, it's Dennis, your dear friend.
All right.
Alexei, you and I need to talk. Open the door, boy. We should go now.
I don't have any money. Go away.
We need your help, Doctor. You must fix my friend quickly before the cops know that we're here.
You're wasting your time.
Tatiana spoke highly of you. She told us you'd help. So is she a liar? Huh?
Tatiana!
Alexei,
Here's our doctor. We've been waiting for you.
Okay, take off your clothes. Tatiana, please bring me all we need for the pre-medication.
No! She'll just call the cops on us. Just staying here. I'm sure you can do without her. Now hurry up.
Then lie down.
No, I won't. You gotta fix me like this. I'm not gonna lie on the bunk.
I can't fix if you don't lie down.
Alexei,
Tatiana, tell me something. Did he give him hemostatics?
no, just a tampon. I would have injected.
Injection? How am I gonna ensure my safety with that? You're gonna put me to sleep.
Oh, looking busy. Huh. Valak, have you met my good friend of a doctor who said I would come?
You wouldn't let me die, would you? Huh?
Has it been 3 hours since?
Dog, come on!
A penetrating wound, blood loss, and possible internal hemorrhage. He's going to bleed out in a few minutes.
You kidding me?
He won't need my help anymore.
What are you looking at? Come here and take my gun. Make sure they ain't calling the cops.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Go on, lie down.
Take off your clothes. Move your hand. Your hand's on the way.
What are you doing to him?
Would you kindly shut your mouth? The bullet probably scratched his liver. He lost a lot of blood, Tatiana. Let's operate. Bring me the sterilizer and all the necessary things, scalpels and such.
You're going to cut him up?
Perceptive. 2 amps Promedal.
I told you, don't use
It'll
drugs.
hurt without them.
Don't use drugs. I'll manage. Just do whatever you gotta do.
Put down your pistol before you shoot someone. Get over there and hold his legs.
Hey, you better not mess this up for him or I'm gonna blow your head off.
Scalpel.
Damn it.
I'll open you up from right here up to here. You ready?
Yeah, I can take it, Doc.
You should take a deep breath. Put the pistol away and secure him with both of your hands.
Will you just shut up and do your surgery?
Tatiana, leave him be. A clip. Another one.
Damn it! Oh my God, Mom, it hurts!
You need painkillers?
Oh, all right, just give me something for the pain.
So you consent?
Damn it! Do it!
Wait. Hey, listen, guys. I was just passing by when I saw that man and brought him here. You can't arrest me for saving someone. Alexei, come on, tell them. What are you doing? Don't arrest me. Listen to me or I'll file a complaint.
He needs intensive care.
And that's what he'll get. They'll take him to the hospital. We finally got him after he escaped 3 days ago.
What about the other guy?
The usual. Arrest, court, and then jail. Things he's already familiar with. You did good. You didn't panic. You know, you've helped me twice now. And you should know, I've got some updates about your case.
Really?
Next time. All right? Tomorrow, how about you come and meet me, okay?
Thank you.
Welcome.
Listen, thank you for coming here. I don't know what would have happened.
It's nothing. Of
Thank
course.
you.
You're all right.
Interesting.
So tell me, what brings you?
Says traveling.
What was the question?
What brings you joy?
So you both like to travel then?
Still working?
Tell me
You
what
deserve
makes
some
you
rest.
feel-
Here.
Yes, I was going to.
What's that about?
You see, we divided her brain right down the middle.
So
Now
what
she
was the
doesn't know which
question?
hemisphere she should listen to.
What makes you happy?
Kinda relatable.
Please tell us, what do you...
So what's with all these lamentation
What was the
about?
question about?
I'm just confused, Dad.
I'll answer all your questions as soon as we are...
One part of me is saying that I should give up and stop searching. It's kind of like a dark room you know you should never enter. But the other part wants to enter the room and turn on the lights. And so I...
And so you miss your Dr. Pavel.
Damn, you're good at this.
Yeah, you're not the only one who wants him to be here. Where is he?
Please tell us why babies make you feel...
I read from this medical.
It should be
book that
easy to
English
persuade
speakers
her.
Rely mostly on their left hemisphere.
Hello there,
So that
ma'am.
means
Good morning.
Good morning.
what? You want to try another experiment on me? You think I'd be interested?
Honey.
It's a brilliant idea. Give my hand its own personality. Why don't you do it with my leg next so you can watch a gladiatorial battle with my own limbs?
You're confused. Believe me, I understand. Irritated and angry. But we came here to give you another proposal. It'll rid you of your tumor.
But doctor, didn't you tell us that it wouldn't be possible?
Yes, at the time that was what we thought. But this case is different. Well, you see, after we divided the two hemispheres of your brain, we found a rare opportunity to learn what your right hemisphere is capable of.
Like what? Being an excuse to hit you?
Well, there's analysis, then there's that. But it's really remarkable. And things develop better than we had thought. You still can't lose hope.
The left hemisphere, you see, is responsible for reason, but yours isn't. Yours is reversed.
What that means is if we remove the tumor, most of these functions will remain.
Oh, thank you.
But you'd still lose some of them.
Anything else you want to add to that? What will I lose?
Speech. You're no longer capable of speaking.
So? Not a single word, is that it?
Yes.
Forever?
Listen to me. You'd at least live with your loved ones. Wouldn't you like that? You'd still be there for your baby. Isn't that what you want? Think about it.
You heard the news?
News?
You know, thanks to Dr. Bondurango's callosotomy, the patient will now have a surgery.
There were complications?
Oh no, the tumor will be removed. They have Sir Nikolai's approval.
I won't say I'm sorry. You said I'm just a lousy nurse, and that I don't know anything. I don't care if your operation was successful.
Very well.
And it's still too early for anyone to say what'll happen. But you didn't have the right to say that to me.
Mm-hmm. Is that all?
You know, you ought to show more respect for your subordinates. Because you might risk compromising your chain of command with that attitude.
Yes. Ah, Alexei. Sit down. You want some tea?
No, thank you. You said you have an update?
I do. Here it is. Have a read. We didn't find a lot, to be honest. So, this Alexei Kolesnikov was born in this village, and he's dead. Way back since 2012. From pneumonia while he was in detention. It looks like this Alexei has a criminal record. Dozens of theft. Multiple counts of robbery to go with it. It's a good thing you're not the person that you were claiming to be. But here's what we'll do. We're gonna make this our little secret. And we still have zero leads about your real identity, where you came from. You know, ideally, I should just go with our procedure and get this over with, but let's just keep things quiet.
But why?
Make sure nobody else knows about this. All right? Well, except for one man. You ought to tell your father the truth. Yeah. I mean, I think he at least deserves that.
And the passport?
It's yours.
So there's nothing about who I am? Missing for a month? A doctor?
Well, I'm still waiting for an answer.
I see.